What's up, boys? It is officially NFL season. I have two player props for you guys in today's video that I'm liking from this NFL Thursday night slate. So we have the Rams and the Bills here. The Bills are going to the Rams. I have two receiving props I like for you guys here. So if you guys are interested in joining prizepicks, by the way, it's available in most states. 100% deposit match up to $100 using my code DOMG. The link is in the description. If you guys are interested in more plays with full write-ups, the link to my Patreon is down in the description below. $15.99 a month. You guys get all sports. That includes the MLB, which I'm primarily on. I also have MLB and NBA on there. So MLB, NFL, all that different stuff. Yeah, MLB, NFL, and NBA, when that comes out, will all be over on the Patreon for $15.99 a month. $15.99, not $50. $15.99. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, link is in the description. But we're going to hop in, though, and talk about these NFL player props. So let's hop in. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. And make sure you guys tailor at your own risk. Look into these more on your own. Do your own research. But also, do not play heavy. This is a week one. Be careful week one. I'm if you guys want to play a lot of units, I'd recommend doing that, probably a little bit later in the season and not week one where NFL teams have new coaches and all that different stuff. Everything's going to be kind of wild, I think, week one. So just be a little bit careful here. We should have a pretty good idea of the Bills and the Rams, though. So I'm just going to give you guys my two-pick power play over on prizepicks for this here. So receiving props here. We're going to go with receiving touchdowns and go with Cooper Kupp over half a receiving touchdown. I like him to score a touchdown here. So, Cooper Kupp, he is a minus 135 to have a touchdown. Anytime touchdown score, he's a minus 135 on sportsbooks. And we get him on prizepicks right here. So, really, really good odds for the NFL slate and for Cooper Kupp to score a touchdown. So, I'm liking the spot here. He's hit this in 71% of games last season. Also in 80% of his home games. He's hit this in 80% of home games last season. He's also hit this in 9 out of his last 10 games. So take a look here at his game log, yes, and see 9 out of his last 10 games. The only game where he didn't go over a touchdown was against the Minnesota Vikings. And yes, both of these teams are extremely defensive. The Rams and the Bills. It's going to be kind of tough to take some over on some offensive props here, but I'm still liking it nonetheless, man. I mean, 9 out of 10 hit rate, it's a really, really good spot. I'm liking this a lot for Cooper Kupp. He had 2 against the Bengals, 2 against the 49ers in the playoffs. You also had that Tampa Bay game. Seattle, he had 2. So, again, the only spot where he went under was against the Vikings here. Also, like I said, a lot better at home. 80% hit rate when he is at home. So, Cooper Kupp is my first player prop there. Again, full write-ups and all that different stuff, along with some more player props over on the Patreon. Those Patreon plays, by the way, won't get posted until a little bit closer to the slate, obviously. I'll have some more over there, but these are just kind of early ones. I'm obviously posting this early before Thursday night. But receptions here. I'm going to go to receptions here, and I'm going with Stefan Diggs. Over 5.5 receptions here. I love Stefan Diggs. Receptions here against the Rams. Yes, he's going against Jalen Ramsey, but I don't think it's going to matter that much. It's definitely going to matter, but receivers have been able to do this like crazy against the Rams. Receivers have been able to go against the Rams like crazy here. I don't think Ramsey isn't a guy that's just focused on one guy all the time. He's not a guy that's going to shade the number one receiver every single play. It's going to be different on a team like the Bills, but the reason I like Diggs a lot here too is because they don't have Emmanuel Sanders on the team. They lost their number 2 and number 3 receivers. Gabriel Davis is now the number 2 receiver on the Buffalo Bills here. I'm liking this a lot. I also like Gabe Davis a lot here. I almost took his reception prop here. I want to see a little bit more from him now, and we'll see how he is. But I'm really high on Gabriel Davis this season. I think Gabe Davis is a freaking monster. But Stefan Diggs, I'll come over 5.5 receptions here. Let's break this down a little bit. He's a minus 125 to go over 5.5 receptions here. So minus 125, decent odds for the prizepicks board. And by the way, those odds are even higher on some other sites. I believe I've seen them like as high as minus 138 on some sites. So they're really liking Stefan Diggs to have at least 6 catches here against the LA Rams. So also he hit this in 53% of games last season and 66% of away games. So he's even better on the road when it comes to having at least 6 receptions. So I'm loving Stefan Diggs receptions here. In the playoffs, he did not do that well, at least against the Chiefs. So he had 3 receptions against the Chiefs right here. The Patriots are a different story. That wasn't the playoffs, obviously. 3 catches in that game. Then you have the Jets game where he had 9, 5 against Atlanta, 7 against the Patriots. He's been kind of all over the place with the 7-4, 7-4. But like I said, he should see a bigger target share here in this game with them losing their number 2 and number 3 receivers here. And Gabriel Davis has to step up into that spot. And I'm going to say that Josh Allen's going to trust Stefan Diggs probably a little bit more in this game here. That's kind of my reasoning for liking Stefan Diggs. I like the odds here. I like the hit rate when he's on the road, 66%. And, you should see hopefully a bigger target share here. So I'm liking Stefan Diggs receptions here over on the prizepicks board. Make sure you guys tail at your own risk. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Check out the description below for the prizepicks link. And also, if you guys are interested in joining the Patreon, you guys can check that out. Again, the link is in the description, full write-ups, all that different stuff. And that's going to do it. I appreciate you guys watching. I will see you guys in the very next video. Peace out, boys. Thank you guys for watching.